Hello everyone and welcome back to What's New in Taiwan. I'm your host, Jasmine Liu. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever walked down a street in Taiwan during the summer and suddenly caught a whiff of incense, noticed tables full of snacks and fruit on the sidewalk, and maybe even heard paper money crackling in the wind? Well, chances are you just stumbled into one of the most unique time of the year, ghost months. Today we're diving into one of Taiwan's most well-known, spine-tingling yet heartwarming traditional seasons. We'll explore the moment the Ghost Gate opens, the powerful Zhongyuan Festival, and finally how we gently guide the spirit back home. And don't worry, we'll also cover what to prepare and definitely what not to do. So get cozy, maybe light a little incense if you're into it, and let's journey into this fascinating part of Taiwanese culture. Well, it all begins with a door. Well, not a literal one, but something a little more mystical. Every year on the first day of the 7th lunar month, it's believed that the gates of the underworld slowly creak open, letting spirits, often called good brothers, return to our world for a visit. In 2025, because of a leap lunar month, Ghost Gates opens on August 23rd. But if you're a punctual type, you'll want to know it technically starts at 11 p.m. on August 22nd. From that moment, the month-long visit begins, and it doesn't end until September 23rd at 11 p.m. when the gate closes once again. But why does this happen? Taiwanese beliefs, especially those rooted in Minnan culture, teaches us that not all souls have a permanent resting place. Some wander, and during this special month, we welcome them back with respect, offerings, and kindness. It's part of tradition, part spiritual etiquette, and fully a show of hospitality. So how do you say hello to spirits who's been away for a year? Well, you throw a welcome party. The best time to do this is in the afternoon between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. when the energy of yin and yang is in the perfect balance, not too ghostly, not too sunny. You'll start indoors by greeting the 地基主, the earth spirit believed to protect your home's foundation. Then step outside and prepare a 接风宴, a simple outdoor welcome feast for the wandering visitors. Think of it like laying out snacks for guests who just arrived from a long journey, only these guests come from the spirit world. Let's break it down. First up, food. Go for simple, warm dishes or ready-to-eat options. Nothing fancy, just comforting. And also fruits, stick with solo items like apples and orange. Avoid bananas, plums, pineapples, or fruits that comes in bunches. Why? Because in Mandarin, their name sounds suspiciously like 招你来, which literally means inviting you in. And we'd rather our guests enjoy their stay without overextending it. And also for drinks and snacks, canned teas and packed cookies, rice crackers, easy to take on the road. Spirits are travelers after all. Also incense and joss papers, think of this as your RSVP and gift bag rolled into one. It tells them they're welcoming and give them something to take with them. Here's the simple ritual. First, arrange the table outdoors and place a single incense stick per dish. Second, light the incense and invite the spirits with a general greeting, something like, "Dear guests, please enjoy." But don't say names, don't say your address, keep it anonymous. After all, you wouldn't want uninvited spirits showing up next year. Third, let the incense burn halfway, then bow 3 times and offer your joss paper. Place the incense stick upright in a bowl of rice to complete the ritual. Now that the spirits have been welcomed, it's the time for the main event of Ghost Month, Zhongyuan Festival, or also known as the Middle Ghost Festival, happening this year on September 6, 2025. This marks the 15th day of lunar July, when the spirit world and our world are believed to be most connected. While the welcome feast is like a small dinner party, Zhongyuan is the banquet. Communities, temples, and also entire neighborhoods come together to prepare offerings, not just for their own ancestors, but for all the wandering spirits. It's a powerful mix of reverence, community spirit, and a little bit of theater. Lanterns are lit, temples overflow with people, and food, so much food, is laid out in colorful rolls. Start preparing afternoon, ideally from 12 p.m. to early evening, and always do this outdoors. The doorway or your courtyard or front yard is perfect. Spirits aren't invited inside, not unless you want some unplanned guests staying the night. There's a respectful sequence here. First, gods and ancestors, they have priorities. Then the 地基主, the earth spirit, usually in early afternoon. And finally, the good brothers with simpler offerings, more on the go style. And what to offer? Main offerings include traditionally chicken, pork, fish, and if you're vegetarians or just not into meats, plant-based versions are totally acceptable. Drinks and fruit as well for tea, wine, and again, watch those fruits names and avoid the taboos. Also, for the good brothers, give them things they can carry: instant noodles, packaged drinks, and also dry tofu, rice crackers. It's thoughtful and also symbolic. We're saying, here's something for your journey. Also, a few taboos to avoid: don't steal or sneak a bite of the offerings. Spirits are polite, but let's not test their patience. Also, don't say names, address, or make personal wishes. These are guests, not gods. And also, keep it respectful and low-key. You're hosting invisible guests after all. Of course, all these visits must come to an end. And on September 21st at exactly 11 p.m., the Ghost Gate closes once again. This is the final day to say goodbye, and like any good host, you don't just shut the door, you walk your guests out. This final ritual is all about sending spirits off with kindness, ensuring they leave full, content, and ready to return to their realm peacefully. It's best performed in the afternoon around 1 p.m. and again, only outdoors. For offering to prepare, stick with dry, portable items, noodles, rice, packaged snacks, and avoid anything perishable or elaborate. Include a few last offerings to Pudu Gong, who is in charge of overseeing these rituals. Again, important taboos. Never say things like, see you next year or come back soon. Even if it's meant to be warm, it could be taken literally. And don't ask the spirit for wealth or luck. They're guests, not miracle workers. And finally, if you use lanterns to light their path earlier in the months, burn them now. It symbolizes closure. No loose ends, no lingering energy. And there you have it, your Ghost Month 101, from the opening of the Ghost Gates on August 23rd through the Middle Ghost Festival on September 6th, all the way to the final standoff on September 21st. We've explored not just rituals, but the deeper meaning behind them. Whether you follow these traditions to the letter or simply observe them out of respect, Ghost Month isn't just about spirits. It's about family, remembrance, and being a good host, even to those you cannot see. Thank you for joining me here on What's New in Taiwan, your go-to for heartfelt and fascinating insights into local cultures. See you there.